Set in an alternate version of ancient Rome, we follow Marius Titus as we watch him rise through the ranks of the Roman legion. A brutal tale of loss, revenge and brotherhood. With some of the best visuals, graphics and standout cinematics the Xbox has ever seen. This may be a launch title, but Ryse withstands the test of time as it looks just as good as some of the AAA titles being released today. Ryse, Son of Rome, to me was a criminally underrated experience. It had beautiful graphics, unique gameplay and an engrossing story, and was a reason I wanted and got an Xbox One on launch. So today I'm going to try and do this game justice, and we're going to count down those top 5 moments from Ryse, Son of Rome. As always, there are spoilers ahead. Now let's get to it.
Surrender!
Or I'll end your bloodline.
Now! Enough!
To begin this chart, our 5th entry is where our tale of revenge begins. After becoming a soldier and joining the ranks of the Roman legion, Marius comes home to visit his loved ones.
Every inch the Roman soldier.
You look fine, my son. Welcome home.
Though pleasantries and the family reunion don't last long as the barbarians attack.
Barbarians!
Follow me!
Fearing the worst for your family, fighting alongside your father, you take on numerous amounts of barbarians as they invade your home. But by the time you reach your family, you're too late.
No! I will kill every last one of you!
Your father completely loses it, and rightly so. He's just had his loved ones taken from him. So you fight alongside him trying to avenge your mother and sister.
Listen, they mean to kill us, Marius. We must get to the Senate House to save my people.
We now progress through the city, battling waves and waves of barbarian invaders alongside your father. Though the barbarians aren't to be taken lightly, they will do whatever is necessary. The barbarian numbers increase dramatically, so you and your father end up drifting apart. So when you eventually catch up, this I never expected. Your mother, your sister, and now your father. A little bit of slack, please.
You must save Rome. Save it from there.
The loss of your family, especially your father, was such a powerful statement. Watching Marius and what he was going through really made you feel as a player. Ryse showed you a defining moment early in the game and exactly where Marius' story of revenge begins.
If it's blood you want, I promise I will give you as much as you can handle.
Because of everything this moment delivered, the impact it had, and doing so at such an early stage of the game, this earns the number 5 spot. From your family being murdered, our number 5 position, we now jump straight to the other end of the game, the battle for Rome. The barbarians have finally made their way to Rome. They completely outnumber us, but no matter what, we will defend it. Firing from the Scorpio and controlling your archers, you attempt to take out as many barbarians as possible, defending the line, though it quickly comes to your realization that there is no end to the barbarian horde.
I'll lead the counter-charge. I need every man we can spare.
No! I will lead the charge.
Vitalian leads a countercharge, trying to gain the advantage for our men, taking down as many barbarians as possible. That is until Boudica, the leader of the barbarians, appears. It's now a race against time to assist Vitalian, as you faced Boudica before and know that she's no easy challenge and he's going to need your help. With haste, you gather as many reinforcements as possible, battling your way through the barbarian horde to reach Vitalian. The loss that you endure in this game is unreal, and Ryse really emphasises that, as it's done so well that you really feel it as a player. As Marius watches his best friend and general die, he loses focus and gets taken out of the game. Though just as he starts to lose hope, he has a vision from a god.
Don't waste time pulling off the petals. Cut off the head.
Marius now has one objective in mind, and that's to fight through the barbarian horde to reach Boudica to avenge BRITANNIA and save Rome.
This time yield or pay the price.
And let you destroy Rome. Never!
This final battle with Boudica is technically the final boss of the game. All the skill you've learnt throughout your journey will be utilised here. You have to be patient in knowing when to attack, block correctly and dodge correctly, or Boudica will quickly get the upper hand. The battle then enters a second phase where Boudica is slightly more difficult, though keep pushing forward till you deliver the final blow.
Do it, Roman. Do it.
Overall, the battle for Rome was an exciting final chapter to the game. The barbarians invading really made you feel like everything was on the line. BRITANNIA's heartfelt and surprise death, along with a final intense battle with Boudica, stopping the barbarian invasion and saving Rome, puts this in the number 4 spot. After realising it was in fact the Emperor which led to the death of your family,
Just didn't kill my father. The Emperor did.
and the Emperor's sons betraying your Roman legion, Marius becomes the spirit of vengeance, Damocles, and their worst nightmare. The only way of seeking any chance of revenge and gaining an audience with the Emperor's sons is to enter the Emperor's tournament.
I come for the tournament.
Only the most skilled fighters can enter the tournament.
After proving your skill to Basilius in a set of challenges, we finally gain access to the Emperor's tournament. But not before Marius starts to claim his revenge.
Commodus was next. Now I would earn the right to fight him and cut this poison from the heart of Rome.
But to reach Commodus, we have to fight in the arena that is the Colosseum in a series of challenges through an ever-changing environment which will really test your skill as everything is thrown at you here. Until finally, it's one-on-one with the Emperor's son.
Who will protect you from me?
Now Commodus has been portrayed in many different ways over the years, but this version, the moment you saw it, is just a pompous weasel, and you hate him, and the satisfaction you get from this battle is just great. Commodus is no easy challenge, but it's not his skill that makes him dangerous, it's his tricks and cheating which give him the upper hand. Multiple men then appear dressed in his armour, so it's a case of taking them down one by one till you can find the real Commodus. Commodus then poisons you, so the timing of your defence is crucial or it's all over. Succeeding puts us to a final one-on-one with Commodus, where you can finish him for good. Vengeance! Yes!
You are next! Kill it!
Playing as the spirit of vengeance, Damocles was exciting, fighting through the challenges and the arena in the Colosseum to eventually take down both the Emperor's sons, and achieving vengeance was fantastic. So this overall earns the number 3 spot. Our second entry is a whole chapter and an adrenaline pumping experience from start to finish. The invasion of Britannia. The barbarians invaded us, so we're going to do the same to them, though they're not going to let our ships reach the shore so easily. The barbarians have stopped our access, are attacking from above, and are picking off our ships one by one. No matter what, we have to lower that harbour chain. With Marius just making it to the shore, it's a rush to the tower to take down that harbour chain, saving what Romans you can along the way to help in the attack.
Listen to him! If it wasn't for Marius, we'd all be dead! We're almost at the tower!
At this point you notice the tone of the game starting to shift, as up to now you've just been following orders, but now Marius is starting to lead, give orders, and we're in charge! Yes! And I love the defence wall. Love it. Defence wall. Can't get enough of it. Love the defence wall.
Form up! On me!
Entering the tower is no easy feat, as the barbarians completely have the advantage, but with the Romans you've saved along the way, we form our first defence wall. Reaching the tower and slowly starting to gain the advantage over the barbarians, Marius and the Romans work together to bring the harbour chain down. With our ships now making it to the shore, we now push forward on the beach. This scene is absolutely fantastic. There is so much going on, carnage happening everywhere, whilst at the same time you're trying to battle the barbarians and attacks coming from above. It may be short, but in my opinion, this is honestly a phenomenal moment in gaming. Pushing through the beach and taking out the barbarian defences, our main goal now is to deal with the catapults to stop them raining fire down on us from above. Now with one catapult taken, we have to defend it, reducing the barbarians' attack power by half. Though still one catapult remains, so we fight through the barbarians and kill their leader to finally take it out. The invasion of Britannia was a fantastic moment in Ryse. It was designed and paced perfectly, where you could really feel Marius growing as a soldier. There was so much going on and in such detail, it was an absolute joy to play. So the invasion of Britannia quite easily earns the number 2 spot. Right from the start of the game till the very ending moments, Marius has been locked in a room with Emperor Nero. He's been explaining his story as we've been playing through it in past tense, revealing everything, so that the Emperor will understand, realise and know why that retribution is at hand and his life is coming to an end.
You have left Rome in ruins.
Naturally, Emperor Nero runs, though this is where a god appears and reveals that he has tried his best to put everything together to destroy Rome and that Marius is in fact ruining his plans.
Marius, watch out!
Mortals play your games. We gods play ours.
But the game has rules.
Well, so much for rules. With Marius now wounded, injured, clinging on to life, he now fights through the guards in a truly cinematic experience with no room for error towards the cowardly Emperor Nero. A prophecy was told that the Emperor could only die by his own sword. This has come to pass, and Marius sacrifices himself to kill Nero, claim his revenge, and save Rome. Revenge at last earns number 1 spot because it was some great storytelling built up throughout the whole game to this one moment. We got to see the cowardly Emperor Nero for what he really was, and a massive twist with the gods getting involved. The final cinematic stretch was delivered well, along with Nero's death and Marius' surprise sacrifice makes this the best moment from Ryse, Son of Rome. So that brings us to the end of our countdown. Thank you very much for watching. Again, as I said at the start of the video, I really feel this game is underrated and underappreciated. It is really a joy to play, it's exciting, in such detail, and it's such a good story. I really hope down the line we get a sequel and go back to Ryse. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch at GaVinci88, on Twitter at GaVinci88, and if you get a chance, take a look at some of my other videos. As always, I believe the subscribe button's down there, should be pointing at it right now, I believe. And there should be some other videos around me. If you get a chance, give them a whirl, see what you think. You've got nothing to lose. Well, you could, you might have everything to lose, but you never know. Give them a try and you'll find out. Again, thank you very much for watching. GaVinci out. I'll see you next time.